Coach, after that second half kickoff return, that was a whole different game.
Well, we went in at halftime not real pleased with our start. We have a lot of things that we need to clean up. We realized that, I think, at halftime. So I think they came out second half, said, you know, we're going to make a difference in the second half. And it started right on the kickoff. So, yeah, that was a big change right there.
First half, they did have a little trouble hanging on to the ball.
Yeah, we had some turnover issues, you know, and that's frustrating. And that's something, again, like I say, we've got to continue to clean things up. We didn't execute as well on offense early on, you know, and that's something that we continue to work on. And so, you know, it's young in the season, it's early in the season, and this is a process to try to, you know, get things situated before we get to district. So, but we're pleased with the outcome, definitely.
Just a question about the kicking game. You kicked the first field goal in quite a while for Crawford.
Well, we've got a pretty good kicker right now. He's got a strong leg, and he's kicking with a lot of confidence. So he wants to have that opportunity, and you know, we check him continuously during the week and in pregame. You know, see what his range is based on the weather conditions, that sort of thing. And we thought, you know, that was in his range, so we gave him the opportunity, and he made the best of it.
Okay, defense, same as last week. They had one drive, and other than that, they weren't able to get much done.
Yeah, it's kind of like we have to, you know, our play sometimes wakes us up. You know, we shoot ourselves in the foot a couple of times, and you know, we didn't play real sound up front, I don't think. You know, I know more once we watch the film, but we didn't tackle well, I didn't think, the first half. We had some opportunities that we missed there. And again, with a two tight end offense that they were running most all night, you know, they tried to put as many bodies in the box as they can and block as many people as they can. So it's just a matter of being able to fit well and getting off blocks and making tackles. And that's what we've got to continue to work on.
All right, and aside from the second half, that first kickoff return for TD, you had a bunch of punt returns in the second half that really made a difference.
Yeah, and they continued to punt to Breck, and he continued to, you know, try to take advantage of that. So, you know, I've encouraged these guys never to let a ball hit the ground as often as they can, try to field it. We don't need to lose yardage once the ball hits the ground, and they did a pretty good job trying to field the ball and make the best they could.
All right, so what do we have coming up this next week?
We've got Axtell. It's our homecoming week. Looking forward to that. Axtell had a big win last night over Bremond, so they'll be riding high next week, so we'll have a challenge in front of us.
Okay, and what's Axtell running now? I know that they used to run a real hard-nosed running offense.
Well, they're primarily a run team. They run a double-wing offense, and they motion a lot out of it, and they just try to hit you in the mouth and drive for yards. And evidently they executed pretty well last night. Haven't seen the film on that yet, but you know, they beat a Bremond team that you know, it's year in and year out. It's a tough team, so I'm sure they're much improved over last year.
Okay, so next week, Crawford homecoming against the Axtell Longhorns.
That's correct.
Okay, see you next week.
All right, thank you.